two started exchanging blows. Blows that Goku hit were weak compared to Akuma Buu's blows. With each blow of the two, everything around was destroyed, and soon Akuma Buu kicked Goku the other way, sinking into the earth, and Goku ended up in an underground cave where the two continued to fight, and there began to fall and several stones on them, but Goku, to protect himself, began to destroy them all. Goku said, "Enough of this destruction," screamed the Saiyan, transforming again. Now he used Ultra Instinct in its full form, causing all the stones that were falling on him to be destroyed because of so much energy that Goku released. Akuma Buu said, "This power, and the power that only angels can use. This is Ultra Instinct. Amazing, this is really amazing to think that a mere Saiyan has achieved this power." Speaks Akuma Buu, much more excited to fight now. Then the fight between Goku and Akuma Buu became much more frantic. With each punch they caused a pressure in the air. With each kick the earth shook, and each time they both raised their ki. Soon the fight between the two begins to rise to the sky, to the point that both leave the atmosphere and both start a fight in space. Soon Goku, seeing that even with Ultra Instinct his blows were not being so effective, he starts to teleport for everyone. Sides around Akuma Buu, who no longer knew where Goku would be. But soon Goku appears on Akuma Buu's back. Screamed the Saiyan, using his attack and hitting Akuma Buu, making a giant explosion that was possible to see from the ground. Akuma Buu said, "I admit it hurt," said Akuma Buu, coming out of the smoke with some small wounds on his body, but not enough to make him bleed. Then he says, "Now it's my turn," said Akuma Buu, copying the movement of Goku and doing a huge ki attack and throwing it at Goku, who couldn't dodge and received the attack. Right after Ki's massive attack, Goku had multiple injuries all over his body, and Goku had lost his Ultra Instinct. Goku was tired. Then Akuma Buu says, "It seems that this is your limit. It's a pity," said the pink being, appearing in front of Goku and kicking him, throwing him into the Earth's atmosphere, and soon the Saiyan falls near the Capsule Corporation, causing again a crater very big. Majin Buu said, "Goku was also defeated, and now what are we going to do?" asked the fat Majin to himself while looking at Akuma Buu floating in front of them. Akuma Buu said, "Now that I've defeated them, I just need to take my little brother and then destroy this planet at once," said the Major while looking at Goku and his friends. But suddenly a white aura envelops Akuma Buu's body, making him even more surprised when everyone looks at whoever had done that to Akuma Buu. Whis said, "I'm sorry, but you won't destroy anything, not today," said the angel with his hand raised while using his ki to trap Akuma Buu. Akuma Buu spoke, "You and an angel, you shouldn't interfere, let alone fight with all your might. So why are you doing this?" Screamed Akuma Buu angrily to Whis, who just gave him a smile. Whis said, "I won't interfere in this fight. I'll just buy them some more time. After all, they still need to get stronger to fight you. So until another day, Mr. Akuma Buu," said the angel, creating a time rift and playing devil fruit on it. Akuma Buu said, "Then get stronger, because I will return and it won't be long, and when it happens I will destroy this planet and kill you all." Beerus said, "Whis, you can't keep doing these things all the time. If you keep doing these things, Xeno-sama will completely erase you." The god of destruction spoke with a very serious expression to the angel. "Bulma said, is it now? How long will it take to return?" Vegeta's wife asked while looking at Whis. Whis said, "Judging by his power, he should return in 12 to 16 hours at most. In short, you two have this time to get stronger to face him," said the angel to Goku and Vegeta, who were now healed for having eaten the seed from gods. Vegeta said, "But how can we do that in just a few hours?" asked the Prince of Saiyans to the angel. Whis said, "Simple, you will train in the dimension of my staff. So Bulma, make as much food as possible so he can stay there all this time. So train hard. I already interfered once, I won't do it again," said the angel to Goku and Vegeta, who nod in agreement, and soon the two enter the Whis staff dimension, where the two would train until Akuma Buu managed to free himself. After 8 hours later, a rift in the sky appeared, and from that rift Akuma Buu came out. He was now sweaty and panting from having spent a lot of energy to get back to the normal dimension. Whis said, "He came back faster than I imagined," said the angel while looking at the Akuma Buu, who now had smoke coming out only holes from his body. Akuma Buu thought, "Damn, now I'm tired from having used so much energy, so I better take Kid Buu and leave and then come back to destroy this planet," thought Akuma Buu, soon feeling Majin Buu's ki and flying at high speed in his direction. Soon Akuma Buu grabbed Majin Buu by his face and crossed his chest using his hand, making the fat Majin scream in pain. Then Akuma Buu withdrew his hand from Majin Buu's chest. Akuma Buu now had a kind of heart in his hand, Kid Buu's heart. Vegeta inside the wish staff says, "Damn, he came back faster than we thought," said the Prince of Saiyans, while Akuma Buu threw Majin Buu's body away and started floating. Then Akuma Buu says, "Today you were lucky, but next time you won't, so get stronger because in 1 week I will return to kill you, but now I have to take care of my little brother," said Akuma Buu before he created a rift and then crossing it. Goku said, "Looks like we'll have to trade a lot this week," said Goku next to Vegeta, but soon Whis appears next to a fish. Whis said, "Goku and Vegeta, pay attention to what the fish will say because this will be important for you to face the Akuma Buu," said the angel to the Saiyans, who then looked closely at the fish. Fish said, "A long time ago I had a prophecy where an Oozaru and a demon would face each other, but this Oozaru was very different from normal. He had white fur and had the height of a normal person and not a colossal size like the Oozarist normally has," said the fish while looking at the Saiyans, who were surprised. Vegeta said, "Whis, do you know anything related to this white Oozaru?" asked Vegeta to the angel, who just shook his head negatively at him. Goku said, "Alright, so let's ask him long about this white Oozaru," said Goku to everyone in the place. Goku said, "Bulma, do you already have some of the Dragon Balls with you?" To which Bulma replies, "Yes, I do, but I only have 5 of the 7 Dragon Balls. The other 2 you will have to go after," Bulma said to Goku, who then went inside the Capsule Corporation and took the Dragon Radar that was inside his office. Bulma said, "Take it. Now you better go soon, Goku, and find the spears as soon as possible," told Bulma, throwing Dragon Radar to Son Goku. Goku said, "Okay, I'll be back in a few hours at most," said the Saiyan, before starting to fly away from Capsule Corp in search of the 2 Dragon Balls that are missing. 2 hours later. Finally, after about 2 hours, Goku returned to Capsule Corp with 2 spears in his hand, being that balls numbered 5 and 7 stars. Goku said, "Okay, I already have the last 2 Dragon Balls, now we just need to summon Shenlong and ask about the mysterious white Oozaru that the fish prophesied," said the Saiyan, staying by Vegeta's side. And then Bulma leaves the Capsule Corporation with the other 5 Dragon Balls, and then it puts it on the ground and Goku does the same thing. Goku said, "Shenlong, appear and grant my wish." Goku spoke out loud, and the balls began to glow. Soon the 7 balls come together, and an incredible light rises to the sky, and from the same light, a green giant dragon with red eyes appears and puts his face close to Goku. Shenlong says, "What do you want with me this time, son Goku?" asked the dragon to the Saiyan. Goku said, "A new threat has appeared. He is called Akuma Buu, and he is Kid Buu's older brother," said the Saiyan to the dragon, who soon raised his eyebrows. Shenlong said, "Akuma Buu, if I remember correctly, Yamoshi defeated and sealed him many years ago, so that means he broke the seal. But now I wonder, what do you want from me? Do you want me to reseal it or destroy it? This is beyond my capabilities," said the dragon to the Saiyan. Beerus said, "We already know you're useless to defeat Devil Fruit, but that's not what we want." The god of destruction sent to Shenlong, that when he heard that, he felt hurt. Shenlong said, "If that's not what you want, then why did you summon me?" asked Shenlong to Goku. So Vegeta says, "It's just that the fish had a prophecy that a white Oozaru would face up being identical to a Akuma Buu. So he called you to know if you know anything about this white Oozaru that was the same size as a normal person. And so, you know something about this Oozaru." The Saiyan Prince asked Shenron, who was silent for a few seconds, but then he started to talk. Shenron said, "I don't know anything about this white Oozaru. But many years ago, even before Yamoshi became the first Saiyan to become a god through ritual, there was a Saiyan who surpassed the barrier of his ordinary Saiyan powers, and when the Saiyan was transformed into his Oozaru form, he became the same size as a human. He was so strong that he was able to face an army of more than 100,000 warriors." Shenron spoke to everyone in the place, who was very surprised, especially Goku and Vegeta, who were on the spot. Vegeta says, "So they were Saiyans who surpassed the limits of our race and stayed that way like a humanoid ape. But I thought the power of the transformation into Super Saiyan was the power that surpasses the limits of the Saiyans," asked the Prince of Saiyans. Shenlong said, "The Super Saiyan transformation is something that surpasses the limits of the Saiyan race, but it takes anger from that to happen. Since this human-sized Oozaru form is something that surpasses the limits of its true form, and this transformation would be the true pinnacle of Saiyan power." The dragon spoke to everyone in the place. Goku said, So this transformation would be the true control of the power of the Oozarus, the Saiyan asked Shenlong. Shenlong said, "That's right. That's all I know about this Oozara. But do you have any other wishes?" Shenlong asked before leaving, making the sky turn blue and clear again. Whis said, "Mr. Goku, what did you feel when you used the full power of Ultra Instinct for the first time?" asked the angel, curious to the Saiyan. Goku said, "When did I use the full Ultra Instinct power for the first time? If I remember correctly, it was very strange. I felt as if something inside me wanted to come out. It was like something was trying to free itself." Sage spoke to the angel. Whis asked another question. "Lord Vegeta, what did you feel when you turned into Oozara?" asked the angel to the Prince of Saiyans. Vegeta said, "If I remember correctly, it was like my true instinct was breaking free," said the Prince of Saiyans to the angel. Whis said, "Okay, I get it," said the angel, making everyone in the place pay attention to him. Beerus said, "Do you understand what Whis is?" asked the angel of destruction to the angel, who now had a smile on his face. Whis said, "Simple. When a Saiyan transforms into his Oozaru form, he releases his most primal instincts. And when Lord Goku used the power of Ultra Instinct, he felt something trying to break free from inside him. So I believe the white Oozaru, it would be the true power of the Saiyans united with the power of Ultra Instinct." The angel explained to everyone in the place something that made Goku and Vegeta very surprised, especially Son Goku. Goku said, "So this white Oozaru that the fish saw in his prophecy would be me with the power of Ultra Instinct, along with this true form of the Saiyans?" Whis asked Goku. Whis said, "Well, everything that happened leads to believe that yes, that white Oozaru would be the Lord Goku," said the angel with a smile on his face. Vegeta said, "So that means that Kakaroto will have to defeat Akuma Buu with this new form," said the Prince of Saiyans to the angel. Whis said, "Well, yes, but if Mr. Goku can be transformed into this form, you should also be able to, since you can unite the powers of the Ultra Ego along with your Oozaru and thus reach the new form," said the angel, making the Prince of Saiyans give a smile. Goku said, "So we should start training as soon as possible, since we still don't know when Akuma Buu will return to Earth," said the Saiyan, excited to get this new transformation. Vegeta said, "Also, we have to remember that Akuma Buu said he would bring his brother Kid Buu back to life, so we'll have to face both of them at the same time. You'll take care of Akuma Buu, so I'll take care of Kid Buu, since he won't be as weak as we faced him years ago," said the Saiyan Princess Son Goku. Beerus said, "So what you two are waiting for? Go train now! It is to overcome the Devil Fruit and destroy him once and for all, together with Kid Buu." The god of destruction spoke to the two Saiyans. On a distant planet. Currently, it was possible to see Akuma Buu on a desert planet inside a kind of cave that was very deep, and at the bottom of it, it was possible to see a type of cocoon that beat as if it were a beating heart. Akuma Buu said, "Now it won't take long for you to come back to life, my little brother, and when that happens, we will both destroy that planet and kill those who bought your death," said Akuma Buu while looking at the cocoon in front of him. Akuma Buu said, "Even though this planet has no life, it has a lot of energy, and that energy will make you come back faster and stronger than ever. I just hope that those Saiyans are getting stronger. After all, it wouldn't be fun to kill them being so weak," said Akuma Buu while laughing at his thought of how he would kill the Saiyans. With that, we've come to the end of today's video. If you want to see the continuation of this incredible story, leave a like, or rather lots of likes on the video, and comment as well. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Until another day, guys.